Hello and welcome to another tutorial. This time we're gonna make this piece of cheese but on Blender 3.0.1. Let's get started. So we're gonna start off making a cube and we're gonna go into edit mode and bring this edge down a little bit. Then on face mode we're gonna push this face here forward a little bit, so we give it the shape of a piece of cheese. At this point, we start spawning a bunch of spheres. We go on Mesh, UV Sphere, and we randomly spawn, resize, and place random spheres, just like this. These spheres will be the holes for the piece of cheese that we want to make with booleans modifiers. Make sure to cover pretty much the sides and put some even on the edge and maybe one up here, because why not? Cheese, Swiss cheese has holes pretty much anywhere randomly. Alright, once we're done and satisfied with the placement of the spheres, we're gonna start adding modifiers on the cube. So we click on the cube and we go on the modifiers tab and we add a boolean modifier. Make sure it's set to difference and we select a sphere. At this point we select that sphere and we hide it with H. Just repeat the process for all of the spheres. At this point, once you're done with your booleans, it's time to apply all of them. So just hover your cursor on top of each modifier and press Ctrl A to apply them. Make sure to apply them from the most higher one to the bottom. So start from the top and end at the bottom of the list. At this point, you should have something like this. Now, if you add a subdivision modifier with Ctrl 1, you're gonna end up with a mess kinda like this. So before you add a subdivision modifier, go into sculpt mode and press Shift R. Move your mouse cursor a little bit, not too much. Go to something like 600 or 500. Click, then press Ctrl R for a quick remesh, and you should get something like this. This basically replaces the retopology part that we did on Maya. At this point, if you apply a subdivision modifier with Ctrl 1, you're gonna end up with something like this, which looks more like a piece of cheese. You can also crank this up a little bit, something to 2 for example, and you get a smoother piece of cheese. Make sure to right click and select Shade Smooth to have much smoother shading as well. And there you go, now you have a nice piece of cheese you can use for your cheesy animations. Now if you want to know how to make a cool shading like the one I did show at the beginning of the video, just drop a comment below and I will make a special tutorial on how to make a material like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll catch ya on the next one. See ya! And there you go. Now you have a piece of cheese. I was saying piece of shit.